start the stream. Rock and roll, oochie, ooh, yeah. Alright, so it says I am actually connected. What's up? What's up, creepers and geekers? Chris, the Atari Creep. How's everyone? How's everyone doing? Honestly, just bored. I'm bored. And just looking to hang out, do whatever. This is just an open dealio for anybody. Questions, answers. I'll answer them all. Because that's what I do. Don't mind me. I'm going to pull up something here so I can see what's going on. Looks like one person's watching. Very cool. Very cool. I just want to make sure everything's groovy. I honestly don't know who's in where or whatever's going on. So you know what? Let me do this. Let me turn off the sound. I'll actually pull up the stream. That way I can see who's actually in here. There we go. Looks like Cheryl's in here. Hi, sweetie. Oh, there's a chick out there that actually likes me. That's pretty cool. I dig that. Alright, so I'm just going to open my drink. People come in, they don't. It's just one of those random live chats that I wanted to do. Pepsi Zero Mango. Holy gosh, that's good. In little bursts, just short bursts. Alright, let's see. Open topic live chat. Alright, I just want to make sure all of that got taken in. Cool. Can you hear that? Let me know if you can hear the guitar. Alright, that faded out pretty quick. So I got a new amp. This week. Last week. Maybe it was the week before. I don't even remember. It was the 1st. I got it on the 1st. And I haven't hooked up my delay pedal until today. I'm actually using my Sega Genesis. My Sega Genesis power supply to power it up because I don't have a proper one. Now, what are you gonna do? What a strange week this has been. But it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Jerome, what's up, buddy? What's going on? Well, there isn't much of a chat yet. But I'm pretty sure people appreciate you saying hello. Can you guys hear the guitar? Let me know if you can hear that. That's probably more important than hearing my fucking voice. You guys can tune into any video to hear that, but yeah, no, I don't know. I'm bored. I don't really have a topic at hand. I was playing my guitar. This is the second time I've used the amp. I've had it since the first. It's only the second time I've used it. And I got a little time before I got to go pick up my lady. Just watched the No Swear Gamer review live. Oh, right on. I didn't catch that. I was too busy doing something. I don't know what I was doing. I know earlier I was eating a sandwich. And then the girls came in and they saw it. Give you an idea of what's going on. I walked away from my computer and it was just literally on YouTube, all the suggestions and stuff. And I guess there was a video about Ted Bundy. One of the girls was like, who's Ted Bundy? And it took me everything in my power not to come up with some smart-ass thing. But I explained it to her in as nice as I can, a 12-year-old mind. They don't really need to hear any gory details, but I told them. Let's see, what do we got here? Only thing I can play is video games. Can you play the radio? That counts. Your lady got to work late. Thanks, train. So here till 5. Oh, okay. Cool. I'm starting to amass a group of haters. Maybe you shouldn't have identified yourself, Cheryl. But, yeah, I don't know. It's friggin' warm in here. I almost didn't wear my hat, but I gotta wear my hat, right? The hat has to come on. So look at this. I've been telling myself I gotta wean myself off of this fucking poison. But I discovered this the other day. It's Pepsi Zero Sugar Mango. If Pepsi wasn't sweet enough, oh my God. If it wasn't sweet enough. It's really good. It's really good. They ever put this on tap in my local mobile, Circle K? We're all done. It is a beautiful day, man. It's really aggravatingly nice. I like hoodie weather. Wrote a song about it. You want to hear it? Here it goes. I don't like it when it gets warm, 'cause I'm fat and I sweat. That's it. I just want to wear hoodies again. I don't know. It's still April. Hey, No Sweat Gamer, what's up, buddy? No Sweat Gamer. Phil, wicked good dude. Wicked good dude. If anyone's in the chat and they're not subscribed to him, I don't know what you can consider doing with your life right now. You need to get over there. What an amazing resource that channel is, and I hope it never goes away. I hope it never goes away. Thanks for coming by, buddy. We're not playing any games. It's just a random... I'm bored. I got a little time before I have to go get people at the train station. I got one kid at dance class and the other one's at the park across the street from it. Ignoring the fact that they both have work to do. Well, the dance class has to happen. That kind of got paid for, so... Oh, you like that? You like that No Sweat Gamer? I wrote that just now, and it's recorded forever right there. So, I don't mind warmer weather. I just like a chill in here, just the slightest chill. I like to be able to wear a hoodie comfortably without sweating or being cold. Just that nice, sweet spot right in the middle. Early fall. Love it. Love it. I would take requests. Oh, that's cool, Phil. Don't worry about it, man. If you gotta go, you gotta go. It's midday. I can only assume that you're at the grind right now, so I appreciate you popping in, no matter how long you stay for. What was I just gonna say? Oh, I would take requests on the guitar, but there's that whole copyright strike thing. I mean, I suppose I could play a little bit of something. Oh, see, that's already out of tune. Let me, tuner time. There's a channel I watch. Yeah, it's the D. Gotta fix the D. Called 60 Cycle Hum. And whenever he has to tune his guitar, it goes in fast forward, and he puts a big tuna, the fish, on the screen, and he calls it tuna time. Video Game Dust Sleeves, what's up, buddy? Eric Clapton? Nah, I'll play some Eric Clapton-like stuff, Hi from Poland. Wow. Thank you. Thanks for coming by. I guess that would be more Gilmore-ish than it would be. Clapton, but... Oh, I forgot how to play that. Hold on. There we go. There's some Clapton for you. Back in the Cream days. You're international. Yeah, look at that. I'm a world traveler, motherfucker. Just kidding. That was a James Hetfield quote. I don't know where that came from. I can't believe I even remembered that. I think that came off of the Year and a Half in the Life of Metallica Part 2, when they were actually on tour for the Black Album. And I think it was the shower scene where they had they just got done with the shower, so all their long hair was in a towel, and he was pretending to be some ethnicity, and he was just like, "We're world travelers, motherfuckers," which is true. They had every point on the planet that year. That's exactly what I was thinking of. What's that? Early fall or spring weather is the best when you don't have to turn air or heat. Yeah. Or maybe a little, bonfire at the end of the night just to chill back with the family. I want to hear the international version of "'Cause I'm Fat and I Sweat." It's the same chord structure. It's D, C, and then we'll add a B in there. The dreaded B chord there. You've heard that in every cowboy song, in every blues song. That's, Delta. Because I don't have I got too fat of fingers to make some chords. And this is a smaller neck. It's Gibson scale, but it's a cheap Epiphone. So the nut width is a little smaller, but I prefer it. It plays better to me. S'mores at the fire pit. No, we don't play Guns N' Roses in this house. They screwed up that Metallica tour. I never really learned how to play any Guns N' Roses except for the end solo of November Rain. I did that, I think it was either my senior or junior year in high school, because there was a talent show where this band was going to play it, but they didn't know how to really, how to run their fingers up and down. They could do chords and stuff, but they thought it would be cool for me to come on, because I got kicked off of doing all of that stuff, and I'll explain. Actually, it's a really funny story, and you know what? That'll actually, I don't feel weird now. Now I have something to friggin' talk about. They thought it would be fun to have me come in just for the solo, because I got kicked out from doing that stuff the year before, so it was my senior year. And I learned it, but to this day, I couldn't. Nah, I have no idea. Maybe I'll learn it again, but that was a really cool solo. I even jumped up on the piano, like in the video, and I had a Les Paul at the time. I had a Les Paul Studio I had just purchased myself. The thing was gorgeous. I traded in my Explorer for it. I had one of those 84 Explorers, but it was black and not white like my dream guitar. Take note of that. And no Kahler trims and no graphics, just white. And I played it, and that was it. I haven't played the solo since. It took me about a week and a half to learn it, because we didn't have the internets back then, back in the Stone Age. We're lucky we had electricity. Okay, so to the story. Okay, so you got to picture me in high school, okay, before I cut my hair, which at this point I had already done it. But I was a thrash guy all the way. I was all about the early thrash, Exodus and Nuclear Assault and Wargasm. If you've never heard of Wargasm, they're actually a local hero here in Boston. That was part of the second wave, but Forbidden and all them. Of course, Slayer, Anthrax, and the early Metallica. So I was all E all the time, galloping. It's like... We'll play some actually good metal here in a second, but... ooh. But my school was very uptight, and they never did anything that let us do any cool stuff. Well, we asked them, can we play a concert? Like a couple of group of guys here play 3 songs, and these 3 group of guys play, a couple of songs or rather. And they're like, look, we'll let you do something like that in the cafeteria, but you got to tie it in with some kind of something for school, okay? So we came up. There was this thing called Amnesty International that my school was really big into. I don't know if it's a charity still or not. I'm sure it is, but we decided to come up with it. It wasn't it was a brilliant one though. The dude's like, let's do something called Jamnesty International. We'll charge $3 a head to come in, and then in the school was all like, you know what? Yeah, actually that's not a bad idea, and they can have the last 2 periods of that day off, and if they paid for the ticket. All the money will go to Amnesty International. They'll go into the cafeteria. You guys will play over here in the corner. And the cafeteria was built perfect. It was like a diamond shape. And where we played was on the ground level. And where the tables were, each set of tables was 1 row. And then it would go up a step and the same thing. And it was all shaped like a diamond. Pretty interesting layout for a cafeteria. But long story short, it was perfect for something like that, you know? The only problem is we didn't have a PA system, so we had to find someone who had one, borrow it, and everyone got to use a PA system. But everything here was cranked to the max. My amp, I had this PV Bandit 112. Go figure, I still have one behind me. Not my original one. That one stayed in Arizona with an ex-girlfriend. But we had to crank everything up, and of course, the fight the drummer and all that stuff. And they're like, okay, go ahead. But we had to get a music... We had to get the music. We had to get the music approved of what we were going to play. Now, going back to my initial spot here, I was a thrash guy. I was all about crushing skulls and dripping blood and whatever cliche that you want to come up with, killing your mother or whatever, you know. And I wasn't happy that they wouldn't let any of that in there. So Green Day, to this day, I can't stand them. Not their early stuff, not their poppy stuff. I just don't like them. But that's the type of crap they were letting us play. And no. God damn, my low E's out again. These are new strings, by the way. That's part of the reason why I have this out right now. I should have stretched the strings before we came on. So, here we are. We're playing... what was the first song we played? I want to say it was a Chili Pepper song. It wasn't Under the Bridge. I don't remember now. God, this was back in 93, okay? But we get... And I'm just sitting there going, this is fucking dumb. I hate this so much. So I walked over to the drummer real quick mid that song and said, look, we gotta kick this up a notch. Let's one of my favorite warm-up riffs. I look at him and say, you know what? Let's just do Black Magic by Slayer. Fuck this. I'm done. I'm done with this poppy crap, right? So I was the only guitar player, and the bass player is just looking at us like, oh God, what's Chris cooking up? And I go over to my amp and I just crank the gain. And I start... but we're playing, and the drummer's got both of his double bass going, and I'm kicking over amps and knocking drinks over, and then the teachers came over and shut the power off, and we're like, all right, that's it, that's the last one we're ever gonna do. That's it, no more of that. We didn't get through the first verse. Oh well, Chris fucked up Jamnesty International for Melrose High back in 1993. Now they probably let everyone do whatever. I don't care, but back then, that was a pretty hard thing to get going in my school. And I fucked it all up. So going back to why I told that story, besides to have something to talk about, the next year, they needed someone to play the solo to November Rain at the end. And Don, it would be funny if I came in and did it. And they didn't tell anyone it was going to happen. And I had a wireless system at the time that I think I punked off of somebody. I think someone owed me, there's this kid named Oleg. And he had owed me a few bucks for something we won't talk about. And I just got fucking tired of it. And I just went to his place and was like, look, dude, what do you got around here that's worth it? Because I'm either taking that or I'm taking skin. And he's just like, you want this wireless system I got? Like, yeah, I'll take that, because it was about $200 wireless system, and he owed me like $130. So I took it, and that was that. Rest in peace, Oleg. He died a few years ago. I think he OD'd. Oh, I screwed that up bad. Oh, well. What are you going to do? All right, what's going on in the chat? Looks like it's hopping. Generational Gamer, what's up, bud? BJ, back again. Thank you for coming by. Cyrus, what are you doing, bud? Civil War, Patience, Sweet Child of Mine, Love GNR. You know what? I was so against them when they came out. They were like a fantastic, just straight up in your face rock and roll band. See, I hated the glam stuff back then. Again, I was a thrash metal guy. And I hated glam. And we used to beat up the kids who were into Warrant and Motley Crue and stuff like that. Because they would usually have our girlfriends. So, whatever. And we were the ugly fucks with the long hair and not cleaning ourselves up and not putting on cool costumes on stage. So I avoided Guns N' Roses back then because I considered them part of that and never really gave them the time of day at the time, And it sucks because it is just straight up balls to the wall, gorgeous rock and roll. It's just good stuff. Too bad Axl Rose turned out to be a prick. They could have gone down even further in time, He goes down as one of the greatest frontmen. Vocally, his behavior sucked though. I don't know how people get like that. I just don't get it. The dude had everything. And his bad attitude had to screw it all up. Oh well. Other people are working and he's not. Richard, hey, what's up, man? Mike Oliver, what's going on? All right, no swig gamer. He says he's got to take off later. Creep and company. Thanks, man. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. I don't really feel like turning the gain up on this today. It's believe it or not, it's a Chinese copy of a Blues Junior, the amp I'm playing on right now. It's from a company called Monoprice. If you're into instruments and stuff like that, you should know who Monoprice is. Actually, I think they sell a lot more than just musical gear. But it's a Chinese company, and they sell a lot of inexpensive stuff that's fairly decent. And I've been seeing a lot of reviews of this little Stage Right 15 amp. And I just happened on one at Guitar Center mid-March. And it was only $150 or so, $160. An all tube amp? $150, it sounds great. I played it with and I made a mistake of doing this. I played it with an American Telecaster, an American Standard. And oh my God, did the combination sound great. But I don't have the money for an American Standard Telecaster. But now I have that combination ingrained in my brain. Because, that's... The closest to a Tele I have is this Epiphone SL. Which isn't in the price range of an American Standard Telecaster. This is more like the $125 range. They were $99 when they first came out. I got it with the idea of putting either mini humbuckers or P90s in it. And I actually like the pickup center in it. It's its own thing. It's its own flavor. So it's interesting. So I'm not going to change this thing around, but it's pretty cool. I dig it. Let's see. Alas, not that bad. At least he's American. Okay. Oh, Axel. I did the screen is for, I do this every time. I have a device to help me see things better. Blitzkrieg. What's going on? Blitzkrieg. Let's see. Can I still play Blitzkrieg? No, that's No Remorse. No mercy for what we're doing. No thought to even what we've done. Sexy glasses, you bet your ass. Love that album. I think it's one of the greatest debut albums of all time. One of the greatest debut albums of all time. Kill 'Em All is just such a great album. And a lot of it was written by two musical, I don't want to call them geniuses. Yeah, okay, I'll go that way. It's a little extreme of an adjective for these two. But between Cliff Burton and Dave Mustaine, Kill 'Em All is amazing. Ride the Lightning is where both those influences really took over. Oh, well, that's not the right. It's been years since I've played it, so. Wait, how does that part go? It's the same as Hangar 18. Because Dave Mustaine wrote that. I just have to cut my nails, excuse me. But I don't think there's a bad song on that whole album. Even if you got the album that had Blitzkrieg and Am I Evil? That's a great song if you're learning how to play guitar and you want to learn some down picking but not have some complicated riffs like Master of Puppets or something like that. It's not difficult at all. Not difficult at all. In fact, a lot of bands back then would start playing that. They would get that second part of the riff wrong, whereas, the main riff is. But they would try to just go down here for the second part, but that's not right. My mother was a witch. Great song, fun song, but yeah, good stuff. Let's see, how many songs from Kill 'Em All can I remember? We've already established No Remorse. I mean, of course there's. Better stop before Lars Ulrich comes after me. He's still pissed off about Napster. What are you gonna do? Well, you guys are quiet, huh? I'm not complaining. I'm just kind of hoping people would give me something to chitter-chat about. 90s are watching, though. That's wild. I bet you a lot of you just have this on in the background while you're working or something. And to that I say, thank you. Appreciate that. Ride the Lightning. Let's see. Ride the Lightning. I loved Ride the Lightning. I remember sitting in my buddy Scott's basement. Not sitting. We were playing hockey in his basement. He would be on his... Lance, what's up, buddy? He'd be on his skates. And I'd be running because I couldn't skate very well. I remember them always having a huge stack of Domino's pizza boxes. Almost like they were Domino's pizza and they were getting ready to fill them all. It was like a 3 or 4. And he said he was collecting them for something. I don't know. We're in elementary. You got to remember that. Late elementary school. And the first time I heard Fight Fire with Fire, I punched a hole in his wall in the basement. I felt bad. I felt real bad. But his dad's like, that's why we let you guys play in that section. Why do you think we let you play with a puck and hockey sticks? Because that section is going to be redone later anyway. So we took that as like, hey, let's have a mosh pit. And we were like throwing each other through the fucking drywall. It was a good time. It was good times. Let's see if I can remember how to play that. No, I don't remember the second part, but the first part is pretty simple. I'm surprised I can still gallop. Holy shit. Ooh, what's going on here? Richard, just chilling while I'm at work. On break at the end. Good stream. Check you later. Hey, thanks for coming by, man. Appreciate you sharing your break time with me, man. I appreciate that. I don't know if you remind me. Just wanted to say, I'm glad to see you still doing your thing. Oh, remember you. God, even these things don't work. I do remember you, Anna. I'm just going to call you that because it says Anna Choose You. I do remember, and as a matter of fact, I noticed a while ago that we are no longer friends on platforms, and that bummed me out. I didn't seek you out or anything, but I know who you are. How could I forget you? You rock. You were an awesome coworker, and I enjoyed your friendship. And then you abandoned me. But yes, no, I know exactly who you are. Let's see. I was cleaning my desk with sanitation wipes. Okay. Good for you, Cheryl. Very cool. I got rid of social... Sorry. I was kind of hoping it was that. As long as it's because you got rid of the social media, I'm actually happy for you. I'm just glad it wasn't something that I may have pissed you off and you bounced on me or blocked me or whatever. Or maybe there was a boyfriend that didn't want you having male friends. I don't know. A billion things could have happened. But, more power to you. I fucking hate social media. I absolutely hate it. I actually was about to get rid of Facebook about 2-3 years ago. And I was with this lady at the time. I'm about to get in trouble. And I said, hey, sweetheart, I'm going to get rid of Facebook. And she's like, how am I supposed to tell you about stuff? And I was like, you could just tell me. Needless to say, I got that look. But I constantly remind her of that. Because it's fun. It's fun to reminisce about days that we, pick on each other. There's this running joke with me and somebody. I said I wanted to refinish my red guitar. And the person said, which one's the red one? I said the guitar that's red. And then they looked at me at first, and then they realized what they had just, and they kind of had that egg in the face look. That was one I didn't actually get in trouble for. All right, what's going on here? Lance, what color Amico are you getting? I ordered a black Tron Amico. I went Founders Edition, brother. I went day one. Excuse me. I'm one of the 2600 lucky consoles. Wood grain and gold classic to go with my original Intellivision. Excuse me. I never signed up for Facebook, Jerome says. You're better for it, man. Facebook and Twitter are like cesspools of filth. And the only reason I had Facebook for so long is because I was in Arizona. And it was the best way to keep in contact with friends from back here. In fact, the lady I'm with right now, I reconnected through Facebook. And we've been together since. I moved back here to Boston. And yeah, that's that. But it was a good tool for me when I was in Arizona. When I moved back here, it's like, you know what Facebook does? It makes me angry. It makes me horny. Or it gets me in trouble. There's nothing but like half-naked chicks on there. And I know you're going to say, what were you thinking about Instagram? No. Somehow Facebook weeds that shit onto me too. I was joking about the horny thing, by the way. Don't fucking sit there and think I'm a pervert or nothing. Your psychological nudity. But, I'm not very political. I have my point of views, and they're very strong. But they're common sense point of views. I don't side with a red or a blue. I think you got your left wings and your right wings, but they both flap the same beast up into the air, if you know what I'm saying. But I see everyone's half truth, or maybe no truth at all, Facebook meme postings that are politically, and it just drives me nuts. And it's very rare that I get angry about shit. That's one thing that angers me a lot. And now and again, I'll post something that and then people will just come, and it's ugly. I think social media has made people more ugly, or it just gave them more access to be ugly more often and in a bigger way, so to speak. Mike Oliver's saying, exactly, social media, it just gaslights me, blah, 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 makes me angry. Why subject oneself to that? Yeah, I know. Why would you subject yourself to that? It's kind of like social media in the news is the same way. You know, my lady likes to wake up with the news on, and she likes to go to bed with the news on. And I'm thinking to myself, how can you be mentally stable waking up with that junk in your brain and going to bed with it being filtered into your brain? It's very rarely ever good news. It's always car crashes and rapes and, you know, whatever horrible things happening at the border or, you know, earthquakes and house fires. And then you get this little thing about, you know, Chippy the dog lost a leg, but he's teaching kids how to scuba dive. You know, whatever the fuck. But it's all mayhem and murder, and it's the real stuff, you know? Leave that to actual entertainment and not feed your brain that stuff. And you know what, honestly, I'm not a conspiracy guy, but the mainstream media, as soon as media became for profit, you can't trust it. There's an agenda there. There's a I'm not even going to, biased, non-biased, they have their stuff that they want to push. They know what gets the people to click on that station or their Twitter account or their whatever, you know? So they lean towards certain verbiage. It's not even what they're reporting and how they're reporting it. It's the words that they're using, so I guess it is how they're reporting it. Yeah, I can't stand it. I can't stand that or social media. But now that I do this Atari Creep stuff, I kind of have to keep it around. But heading out, text you soonish. Okay, hun. Have a safe ride home. I heard ugly and showed up. Oh, shut up, Game Czar. What's up, buddy? How you doing, man? You're a sexy motherfucker. You know that? Don't you ever think you're ugly. I'd lick your eyeball. All right, let's see. Anna Choose You says, it was good for mental health. Got rid of everything. I made a new Instagram and art Instagram too. Okay, last year. I also, find Millie Macabre again and hit me up with your art one. You don't have to hit me up with your personal one. Or you could do the Atari Creep. Be nice to catch up and see how you've been doing. Yeah, I miss you. I do miss you. I think about you pretty often, and not in a creepy way, you know. I think about, hey, well, I wonder what she's up to, and why doesn't she like me anymore? That was almost like a Marty Freeman kind of... That bend? I guess I do that often, now that I'm thinking about it. Let's see. Yeah, social media changed some people. It does change people. Or brings them out, if you know what I mean. I don't mean that in an orientation of sexuality. I mean, it brings out their true, you know? And every now and again, my true comes out. Like, I got real ugly with someone today. Like, real ugly. I wasn't mean, though, about it. I was just being blunt. I was just being very blunt. I got roped into a conversation. I hardly ever let that happen. That turned into your typical social media fucking junior high girl fight. And I let it, for the courtesy of the individual. We go back here online. You know, we're not like good friends or anything, but we go back a little bit, you know, and he was a good dude. And a lot of people supported him and, you know, were patient with him. And then we just had a few words the other day, and it turned into a video being made. And I you know, as a courtesy, went directly to him. I did make a video response to him, but I sent it directly to him, and then I privatized it after he watched it. And it didn't say anything truly mean. It was what it was, you know. And you know, as a courtesy, I'm not going to put that shit public. I'm not going to say who it is or what was talked about. And we just didn't see eye to eye. So But I got pretty ugly for a little bit. I got like venomous and was like, look, here. And, yeah, that's it. My true self came out. Cool. Let's see. Who else just popped in here? It's Gig 84 Gamer? Oh, no, it is Gib. Gib 84 Gaming. Hey, what's going on? Excuse me, the computer screen's, well, it's not necessarily all that close to me right now. So, I apologize for butchering your name. Thank you for coming by. Good evening to you as well. Sir or madam, whatever the case may be. Mike Oliver with the O/. So I'll go O/. You didn't know I could make sound effects, did you? Taking these off. Oh, I just almost broke them. You guys want to see something cool? You want to see something cool? I'm calling this a tribute to Grandpa. What happened here, what happened was, is I had this piece, which is separate, and this piece. They were failed prints of a Ben Solo lightsaber. And I hate throwing this stuff away. So I said, you know what? Ben Solo worshipped his dad. So I printed up the emitter shroud of Darth Vader's saber and his activation button, but only a real thin version of it. Because the Ben Solo has like a little strip here. And I did have to grind away here to get that to slip over it. But it fit perfectly. It fit perfectly. So what I do is I put Vader's shroud on the tip of Ben Solo / Kylo Ren's, I guess, emitter section. A nice little piece here from, you can see it's like literally the same exact part that just never printed right. And then this is the grip. And I made my own pommel. I mean, it's very Kylo Ren-esque. You can't really see that, I guess. But you see there's a line right in the middle. These are the same part. I just went into Tinkercad and used this piece digitally to form a stamp so this would pop right on. So I put this one upside down and put a hole through it all the way with this pattern. And this one I just dipped it in a little bit. And this isn't even glued. I can't get it off. I wanted to do a test fit and it fits so well. I'm just going to leave it. So yeah, I'm going to keep working on this. And this is going to be my own personal custom saber. I've always wanted one. I mean, it's not going to light up or anything, but I'm going to call it a tribute or a whatever to Grandpa, because it's a little Kylo Ren and it's a little Darth Vader. It's a little bit of country and a little bit of rock and roll. Also, sorry for the delayed replies. I'm playing Overwatch. No, hey, I'm just happy that you're in here. Not just because it's you, but, I like when people come in and they hang out for a little bit. I know you don't hate me. I like saying things. That's my anxieties and depressions talking. You should know that by now. Let's see. Games are saying, can you screw the end cap off and keep matches in the flashlight? No. But that's actually not a bad idea. The Rambo lightsaber. You know what? Let me get something. I don't know if I've ever shown this to you guys. Let me get something real quick. Here, I'll hit the string so it just rings out. You got something to listen to? All right. Let me put the guitar back on myself because I like it. Oh, I bumped into the microphone a few times. Why didn't you guys tell me? My microphone was crooked. All right, so talking about crossovers, a buddy of mine. Oh, you son of a bitch! I have to go get that now. Excuse me. I'm fat. I can't get to it. There we go. So a buddy of mine, Mike Solo, Irmo Custom Models. I know on this channel you've heard me mention him a number of times. Put this together using two existing models. This was, I believe, Luke Skywalker's A New Hope lightsaber, crossed with Deckard's blaster from the original Blade Runner. And if you know both props, you can totally see what's what. I mean, he even took the barrel of the blaster and added some of the lightsaber features to it. And that's the little deal on the side of the weapon. It even has the magazine. And then you can turn that into a crystal chamber. And then you get the grips here. I haven't put anything on the bottom yet to hang it from a belt clip or whatever. But you want to talk about crossovers. Pussy farts. Why am I so sexy? I don't know. I don't know why I'm so sexy. I can tell you how I'm so sexy. It's the Irish in me. That's right. It's the Irish in me. I appreciate the compliment there, pussy farts. I like that name. Is this a butt plug? Oh my God. This is the ultimate butt plug. The ultimate one. What pussy farts... What the fuck is referring to is a buddy of mine asked me to 3D print him something for his 3D printer. How weird is that? He needed a specific cap for a tube of goo in order to actually build his printer. I don't get it, but so he asked me to print that. It was this tiny little thing, and I'm just like, I'm not just sending that. So I went into Tinkercad and I designed this butt plug, and I even have his name on it and everything. I printed them up when I sent that out to him. And that's what Pussy Fart is talking about. Wow. It's tight. You talking about the lightsaber or the butt plug? Or the lightsaber has a butt plug? But yeah, no, that's my... a tribute to Vader, a tribute to Grandpa, because it's Kylo Ren / Vader / I made. I love it. I love it. And I'm going to the colon creep. It's the next t-shirt I make for TeePublic. The colon creep. Instead of me reaching out with the joystick, I'm going to have a balloon knot, a butthole, and there's going to be a little poof cloud. A little. Oh, it's that. Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't see who wrote "It's tight." I didn't mention your name on purpose. Coleco Joe got the butt plug. Some pretty cool pentatonic nonsense right there. That was cool. I dug it. Oh, the colon creep. Plug. Hey, what's up, Coleco Joe? I wasn't going to call you out like that, but how does it fit, Coleco Joe? He already said it was tight. Fucking clean off your eyeballs. Quit jerking off in your hands and then wiping your eyes. You know, you'll see better. You'll see better without all that semen in your eyeballs. Okay, there goes any monetization that I could possibly ever have. Semen butt plug. Actually, I heard somewhere that YouTube is going to be lightening up on that stuff. They're going to allow you to get away with a little bit more for advertiser friendly. And I think what's happening is the advertisers are starting to realize we really need to get down with some of this other shit because people don't like the other stuff because it's tame. It's stupid. YouTube's supposed to be like the edgy place to get entertainment, right? It was back in the day. God, some of the shit that people got away with back in the day was awesome. Don't worry. I sent him an award. Oh, it's right here. I got an award. Nobody say out loud what it is. I don't want the YouTube stupid Nazi police, excuse that expression, but I don't want them coming after me for stupid stuff. There you go. That's my award. I keep it in my glasses case. It's a rocket ship. I like my rocket ship. I like to play with it a lot. My mom used to say, why don't you go outside and play with your cackaballs? This stream just went right down the fucking drain real quick. Real fast, like. No, this is been fun. This is good. This is good. People are actually yapping. What's that? Indie whatever? Sure it is. Yeah, dude. Is that a mold of your hot dog? No, I wouldn't be. I would be lucky to be graced like that, my friend. I'm Irish, remember? Alright, we don't need to be talking about that on a gaming channel. Ah, damn it! I was trying to do that. Angry Irish 1 inch. Yeah, but you know, sometimes a tuna can, you know? Tuna can chubby. I'll just leave it at that. I say just ask your mom, but that would be weird. I have some jelly sandwiches first. Jelly sandwiches. Yes! Pig's getting old. Chode. The chode. I hate when your chode gets cramped up. Are you going to be like the only one talking? Because... Too bad Cheryl's not in here anymore. She loves it when you and I get going. That's code for she does not. Let's talk corned beef and cabbage. Oh, I mean, I hate cabbage. I won't eat cabbage unless it's like in a Reuben. But corned beef, dude, I made a big fat motherfucker for Thanksgiving. For St. Patty's Day. Great big one with, you know, potatoes and the carrots and all that stuff. Onions and peppers and garlic. And it was yummy. Greatest meal of all time. Okay. Love that song. I love cabbage. I fry it up with a little bit of oil, onion, and bacon. I can see cabbage tasting good with some bacon grease. Let's see. Hey, wanted to thank you for all your Alzheimer's work. Means a lot. Just lost my dad to it. I am so sorry to hear that. Fuck. That sucks. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. And I appreciate you thanking me for that. Believe me, it's fucking my pleasure, 100 and bajillion %. If you don't know the whole story, my father passed of it too. So I try to do it to. I don't sit there and tell people I do it, you know, for my father. I do it in his memory, but I mean the dude's gone, so it's not. You know, what can I do? I try to prevent what happened to you. We're getting there. We'll get there. I promise. As long as you guys help me out and the other handful of people that are out there doing it, I think we could do this. I've been a little lazy on unveiling these because I'm having some issues. But these are the Atari 2600 dust covers, and I got the special purple, which is not coming through correctly, color-wise. It's like a silk. It's a silk purple that I made with the Alzheimer's, walked into Alzheimer's 2021 on the end. I got to get a whole bunch of these made up as thank yous and incentives, and hopefully people want to buy them. I'll put all that money in the Alzheimer's Association, and I wouldn't even ask them to give me the money. I would be like, show me a receipt that you paid for. I'm not answering. That's probably spam. And I'll send one out to you. Yeah, Cohasset MA. That means Cohasset Scam MA. You guys want to see something? I'll unveil this here now. I'm going to make an Alzheimer's update video. I've been I've been preoccupied with my mom and everything. And a few other things, so I've been a little lax. I was kind of hoping to have the shirt designed by now, this year's campaign shirt. I mean, we got plenty of time. It's only, April, and the walk isn't until September. I think the 29th, I think they came out with a date. So we got plenty of time, so I'm going to be doing that here in the next week or so, getting all the... you know what? I thought about asking Tommy to do that very thing, but because it is a limited edition for a specific chain, I don't think he can do that contractually. I don't. I may have something in the works, and there may or may not be something else going on, on the outside, not within, in television or anything. But I forget what I'll say. Oh, I've been a little preoccupied. So we're going to get all that going here in the next week or so. And if anyone's watching this now or after and you are a sponsor, email me your logo or get a hold of me so I can give you my email address. So I can get that over to the cat that's going to be designing the shirt. As always, it's Ryan D Designs, formerly Deep Space Toys. But my girlfriend sent me this. Right now, I'm number 2. This was a couple of days ago. I'm number 2. And I would sit there and say, hey, I am wicked proud of that. Thank you, guys. But no, I'm going to sit here and say, fuck you. Number 2 is the first loser. I want to be number 1, god damn it. So let's get that link around. It's down below. Let's get that link out there. Let's get some more cashola coming in. Fuck being number 2. No, but in all seriousness, thank you, guys. That's a great honor to be on this list. That goes out to the entire region. And I'm number 2. Number 1 was $2,000 flat. I have 1540 as of this. I think that's gone up actually. And then the 1500 and then a 1350 was the 4th place. I guess only 4 of us have gotten past $1,000 so far. So that's pretty rad. I'm number 2 on that prestigious list. Actually, I'm wearing my Grand Champion shirt from last year. You get one of these shirts if you do over $1,000, and a whole bunch of other stuff, which I wish they would just fucking keep and use that money for whatever. But yeah, number 2. I'm pretty damn proud of that, and I can't thank everyone's like, hey, thank you for doing what you do. I just say the things, and you guys do the stuff. So you are more to thank than I will ever be. I'm just kind of like, hey, it's over here, let's do this. And you guys do this. And yeah, it's my pleasure to get the word out there. But you guys have always done the stuff to make it happen. And I can't thank you guys enough. And I'm sure folks who tell me stories like we just saw appreciate it. Because every year, without fail, someone new stumbles in with their story. Whether it be a parent or an uncle, aunt, a sibling, brother or sister, I guess. One year we did an article on juvenile Alzheimer's. I forget what it's called, but there's a juvenile form of dementia in Alzheimer's. And we did an article, and I'm just like, fuck this. Okay, fine. It's sad when our older folk contract this. Now, my dad was still young, and he was in his 50s, so he had early onset. But to see these little kids breaks my heart. It really does. It really, really does. So let's see. I'm not that guy always on OEB Pete's live streams. Also, I just appreciate the excessive cussing. Yeah, it's just kind of where I come from and who I am, I guess. We can skin the console, though. You know what? I think that's in the works. Now, Tommy and I do talk periodically about that stuff, but more times than not, him and I just talk on a personal, hey, what's going on or whatever. So he has not said anything to me directly, nor has he actually hinted to me. But he is working with somebody, I think, because I did make a video saying, hey, you need to hire this guy to come up with special edition consoles. And anyone who's following Yumiko knows who exactly that I'm talking about. And I said, even if it's just to design skins. So, you know what? If we had the dimension of the skins, I could even have those made up. You hear what I'm saying? You hear what I'm trying to say to you? So, I mean, now thinking about it in that respect, that's a very possible thing. Because I wanted to get one. I was going to ask him last year to donate one of the purple ones to me. And I was going to get the decal with the Walk to End Alzheimer's arrow and just put that on there. I know it wouldn't be like a legit special edition, but it would still go free to somebody who was donated. And, oh my God, Tommy, what's up? We were just talking about you. But I figured, one, that might be a little much to ask for. And secondly, when I saw that the purple one was specifically for a brand, it was going to go to just GameStop alone, I kind of figured at that point that there really wasn't any. I mean, if it was just a black or a white one, maybe, you know, but since it would have to be specifically purple, and that's the only way there was a purple one on the market as of now anyway, I just didn't think to go forth with it. But don't worry about it. We'll work that out. But the skins and everything, that's a great idea. Maybe down the line, once Amico is out every year, maybe I'll try to do something like that. Go pick one up and put like a decal on it or something and get it out to you, you know. But it's an idea. It's an idea that's been flying around or whatever. But Slappy is amazing. Yes, he is. Slappy is. Do I still have my shill picture up here somewhere? I think so. Hold on. Link, thumb, AZ banner. Where is the shill picture? I know it's still... Oh, swag. It's called swag. There we go. He put that together for me. That was on a t-shirt for a while. But it got taken down like a couple of months ago. Got taken down. And I thought maybe it was the Intellivision team because their legal team was doing that. And rightfully so. I don't own the name Intellivision. So if that were the case, it wouldn't have bothered me whatsoever. And I'm not just saying that because Tommy's in the room. I'm saying it for real. But I did ask Tommy and to apologize if it, upset him or his team. And he's like, dude, that had nothing to do with us. So I don't know if Slappy took it or if maybe the company themselves, the t-shirt company, because a lot of times what they'll do is they'll do it in place of the corporation or the company. It's a deal that they have with their law departments, basically saying if someone tries to put the word Atari, per se, on a shirt, that they will automatically flag it and get rid of it before the company even knows it existed. So I'm pretty sure it was something like that. Yeah, no, Tommy, and even if you did, I told you, man, it's got your brand on it, dude. I don't care. It was just funny to have on a t-shirt, which I think a few people bought. I mean, all that money went to the Alzheimer's Association last year anyway. I don't sell too many shirts. They're really just up there because people were like, hey, why don't you get a shirt thing so we can support you? I'm like, okay. But then I stopped giving a shit because I can't put my brand name, I guess you call it, on them. Anytime I put Atari Creep on it, they disappear with the week. As a matter of fact, Brian's Man Cave is the only guy that has one of those shirts that say Atari Creep on it. And that's why you'll see the Alzheimer's shirt will just say the Creeps Walk to End Alzheimer's. So, but pretty cool. Wouldn't that be something? I'm pretty sure he might be talking about when I was talking decals and stuff, right? Or skins. We are making a puffy shirt just for you. That's awesome. Little secret, I have one. it's me with my logo holding him, and I remember you approving it. I don't think I've sold any of those. In fact, I should just buy one for myself. But yeah, dude, you guys put a puff shirt together. My puff wallet will puff out some puff cash so I can wear that puff shirt on my puff belly. Bet your ass I will. But yeah, pretty cool. What else is going on up in here? Lance, sounds like a lot of Papa Pete when they took. Yeah, you know what? It's very common. It's very common, and you can sit there and get mad about it needlessly. But at the end of the day, I don't own the name Atari. I could call myself Atari Creep and go with that on like YouTube and stuff like that. And I guess in a way, I got to be lucky that they haven't come after that. You know, I've actually thought about changing my brand to games and guitars. And I got 2 guitar projects right here. I have the Monster Bass and that 3D printed guitar. And I have another guitar planned, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, for somebody that's in the chat. But I ain't showing or saying shit. That I'm waiting on a specific filament. The printer's right here behind me. That's why I'm pointing. I know you can't see it. Maybe you can. Kind of. Hey, Tom, you take care, man. I really appreciate you popping in, dude. Moon Patrol. Just wanted to say hi. Yes. Yes, get back to that. Make the stuffs happen, buddy. But I don't own the name. I don't have the right to use it. And if I use a brand name, let's say Chef Boyardee on a shirt or something like that, and the company that owns Chef Boyardee, whether it, whoever it is, come and say, hey, that's our name, you can't get mad about that. You cannot get mad about that because you're going to try to make a few bucks off of something that doesn't belong to you. So, I could sit here and be pissed off all day about it. The one thing I did get mad about is I made a shirt that was 100% my own design. And it didn't have any branding. It said Creep It Real on it. But it was, okay, the closest thing to any branding you could call it is maybe Friday the 13th. It was a hockey mask, but it was like a one-eyed hockey mask. It didn't have any of the chevrons. It wasn't even the right shape. It was basically remember the Have a Nice Day smiley face? It was basically that idea. It was a Cyclops hockey mask and it just said Creep It Real. But that came down the same day as the Shellmaster Creep shirt did. So, I don't know. And it was 2 different... It was the same person that claimed them both. Now, if Slappy came after me for that shirt, and when I say come after, I don't mean like aggressively. Like, hey, that's my work and he's making money. Again, same thing applies to a brand name or an IP, But that other shirt was something I completely designed here on my phone one day. And they took it down, and they won't even tell me why. They just said it's out of their control, and the fuck out of here. I'm like, I made that. That is my name, my brand. Okay, well, our hands are tied. I said, well, I'm just gonna re-upload it, and it went down again. So it's not uncommon for those shirt companies to fuck around like that. Same thing with me. I made a T-shirt that said malt whiskey, but it was a Disney font. Wow, really? Come on, that's a little far. They can't own a font, can they? I mean, suppose they could. Does Disney own that font? I'm going to have to look that up. I mean, I know a lot of brands like to use the same font for, like Atari. Use that one specific font all the time. So it was instantly recognizable as one of their brands. And I don't know. I don't think they owned it, though. I don't think they owned it. Maybe they did. But I think you could get away with going after somebody under those pretenses, basically saying, hey, look, people understand that these words in this font represent this. So now that he has malt whiskey on his shirt, it's still stupid to me, but wow. Allegedly not. My lawyer fought them off. Really? You got a lawyer involved? Hope that wasn't too expensive for a fucking T-shirt. Wow. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Interesting. I have a couple more sips of this and probably call it. My lady's on her way home. She's on the choo-choo. Which in itself is a nightmare. Between 4 stops, the stop here in town and 4 stops away is being bussed because a train derailed. One of the not the commuter trains, but one of the inner city trains derailed, and they figured it was the lines because it was one of their brand new trains. So those four, that length of track has been the past couple of weeks. So you have to get on a bus to go from stop to stop, and it's killing everything. It's slowing everything down. So. Now my uncle is a trademark lawyer. Oh, okay, cool. Very cool. I'm so glad I got my delay pedal going. I hate my commute. Hopefully only one more day. That would be nice. That would be very nice. That would be very, very, very nice. Groovy. Groovy. All right, one guitar solo. Yeah, she did miss Tommy. He was here for a little bit. He confirmed something about decals, and then off like a prom dress he went. But yeah, he came in. Tommy always leaves a good donation to the Alzheimer's every year. Very generous guy. Very nice. Always willing to help. So, I'm going to leave you guys with a solo. Let's see, what solo should I play? I don't really have much gain on this. It's just a small tube amp. You know what? Alright guys, I hope you all have a good evening. I really do. Let's see, can you play any video game themes on that? I can, but we'll save that for next time. I learned how... Oh god, now... I used to play that one from Castlevania 2, Bloody... Fuck! Remind me of the name. But, Bloody Tears, is that what it's called? Do 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 do. I used to play that all the time. And then there's oh my god, I remember once I played it and Linda the Gamer Girl got it instantly. Instantly. I know, I can't remember. But either way, let me get ready to go pick up my one. Folks, thanks so much for coming by. Yeah, Bloody Tears. That is the name of the song, Crow. I'm pretty sure. Thank you, Stu. I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that compliment. But yeah, I got to get going. I plan on doing this more often anyway. So we've done it a couple times. It's been pretty successful. It feels weird coming on here with no agenda, but it was fun. It was fun this time. And I really enjoyed my time with you guys. Guys, have a great evening. Until next time, take care, keep it real, and bye-bye.